Right, so this is example number 3 from topic 8. Factor each binomial. This is where it gets a little bit special. This is where we do something called, or we look at something called difference of squares. Right, when we look at, that thing's in the way. So here we have 25 minus 36 x squared. When we look at those two terms, some of you might notice right away that both of those terms are going to be perfect squares. If we were to take the square root of 25, we would get 5. If we take the square root of 36x squared, we would get 6x. So when we have these situations where we have the difference of perfect squares, factoring is relatively straightforward. We're going to have our two factors. And one of them's plus, one of them's minus. We take the square root of the first number, right here. We take the square root of the second term, which is going to be 6x. Put it right there. Now, if you were to FOIL that and simplify, you would get 25 minus 36x. Now, the second one, they add a little bit of a wrinkle. We'll write it over here. 5x to the fourth minus 80y to the fourth. Upon inspection, you look, you see 5. Well, 5 is not a perfect square, nor is 80. So we have to take a step first. We notice that, well, 5 goes into 80, right? I can factor out that 5. So let's start by doing that. Left with 5 x to the fourth minus 16 y to the fourth. Now, anytime we have a variable with an even power, that part's going to be a perfect square. So when we look at the coefficient, well, in this case, it's a 1. 1 is a perfect square, right? 1 times 1 is 1. We look over here, 16. We know that 16 is a perfect square. So now we have the difference of squares with the difference of perfect squares. So we can write down our 5. Right? We can't leave out the 5. Factored it out, but it's still a factor, so we have to keep it. Right? We're going to have something plus something, something minus something. So we start over here. We have x to the fourth. The square root of x to the fourth is x squared. And when we look over here, we've got 16y to the fourth. So we take the square root of 16y to the fourth. It's going to be 4y squared. So we have successfully factored this polynomial right here using the difference of squares.